What's up, hunters? We need to talk because we have a new Monster Hunter game. Yeah, open world, great. Coming soon on mobile. This is the strangest Monster Hunter reveal I've gotten so far as a fan of Monster Hunter in the last like 3 years. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? It feels so familiar yet so foreign at the same time, and I have thoughts. And this is not a journal. This is not a review. There's nothing to review. This is not even a first impression because I've been trying to consume what is Monster Hunter Outlanders? What do we know? And I'll just start right away by saying I'm super frustrated with their strategy right now. So if I go over to their, to their Twitter, there's so much wrong with their marketing, first of all. So this dropped in my Discord because I think it originally leaked. And then a few hours later, IGN revealed it. And they're like, oh, according to the trailer, but the trailer wasn't even embedded in IGN. And then late at night, this pops up on Twitter. The website is live. There's very little information out there. You know, I've got a bunch of like pictures and stuff that I got from the IGN posts. There's very little info on here. There's no reveal date. And even on the Twitter, they're trickling the information they're giving. So this was posted 2 days ago with the video, and they're like, oh, new Monster Hunter is coming. Follow and share for like $25, which is weird for such a massive IP to be like, please follow us so we give you a little bit of money. To be fair, they're creating a whole new account. They're building a whole new user base. So, you know, I get it. And then after that, I think it's in this thread here where it's like, oh, the more likes. Yeah. Okay. So it's been shared 1,000 times. You get more stuff. It's been shared 2,000 times. You get more stuff. And it's just, I understand why they're doing it. Oh, 7,000 times you get that. Oh, look, Prowler. But it makes it hard for me as a consumer, and also especially as a content creator, to being like, what's this game? What am I looking at? What's going on here? And I was even hesitating to make this video. I was holding off quite a bit today because, you know, like, I think this is yesterday. Yeah, yesterday they dropped an interview with the developers, which gave more information. And it's like, okay, great. More information is good. And then I was about to make a video, which I'm doing right now. And then they're like, oh, wait, there's another trailer dropping. Where is it? It's even hard to find right now. I can't find it anymore. There was literally a post that says, oh, it's because I'm not on the main page. No, I am on the main page. What the heck? Now we're on here. That meme was for later, so I might have to cut that out. Okay, we go to Outlanders. There is a place where it says there's a new trailer dropping. Stay tuned. And I was so annoyed because I'm like, why would you tease a new trailer to a new game that you're like trying to get people excited about? I don't know why I can't find it anymore. Maybe they deleted it. It's weird I can't see it anymore. Did they seriously delete? Maybe it got canceled. It just adds to the whole weirdness of this trailer. Like, was this game supposed to be announced? Did a mistake happen and then they're just like, roll with it, just go with it? It just feels weird. It feels really weird. Let's look at the trailer. Let's not even look at it here. Let's look at it here. There's a lot of good stuff here, but oh man, do I have some weird feelings about it. And I think most of you will probably hate this because it says mobile. And I know most of you don't like mobile games. I made a video on Monster Hunter Now when it came out, and I was genuinely excited for that one. And you were all like, mobile is poo-poo. We don't like mobile. So I hear you. The mobile experience is not for everyone. And this is even worse, I think, than Monster Hunter Now in the sense that it's not even trying to sell itself as a mobile game. It's saying it's a AAA game on mobile, which is the worst. The worst. So yeah, let's watch this. Okay, you guys don't, for some reason now the sound's not working. This is just a mess. Hang on. Welcome to Hey Jay, technical difficulties. All right, if I put this in now, and you'll hear it. So like this looks amazing, right? It looks like high quality. What is this thing? I don't know. It's like, you either want to cuddle it or punch it in the face. It all depends on what personality you are. Wait, is that a monkey? Is this supposed to be a cute monkey? Are they trying to redeem the monkeys? Making monkey noises. And I hate monkeys. I hate monkeys and Monster Hunter specifically. And this is not going to redeem the monkeys just because it's tiny and cute. I'm in the camp. I'm going to kick this thing way more for all my pent-up rage against Rajang. Okay, so here we go. We've got some Rathalos armor on here, which looks awesome. Some weird, like, stuff going on. And then we get, like, this is supposed to be, like, the Apex Predator or something. I don't know. It's a very cool-looking Rathalos. This, I'm all on board with. You know, we got some new Kulu armor there. All of this, fantastic. This looks great. Open world. I mean, who doesn't love? I mean, quite a few people don't love it. Anjanath, my boy. I love Anjanath. Oh, I never noticed Toby in the tree before. So that's cool. So, I mean, we pretty much have all the, I assume we're going to have all the Monster Hunter World. Yeah, there's Toby. All the Monster Hunter World monsters in here. It sounds like Capcom went shopping with their monster list 4 years ago, and they're like, who wants to make a Monster Hunter game? And Niantic and Teamy were like, me. And maybe other studios too. So, fish. Okay, gliders. I mean, this is just evoking the whole, you know, Zelda, of course, Genshin Impact vibes, especially that's on mobile. I'm leaning more Genshin Impact, and I think it's been confirmed it's a free-to-play game, which means it's going to have a bunch of gacha mechanics. And from what I understand so far, and all of this information can change because they're drip feeding it to us, there's no armor crafting. The armor's locked to a hero, and I think that's the gacha mechanic. If you want to play a certain weapon, I think it's tied to a certain character potentially. Maybe you can swap weapons. I don't know. But the armor sets are locked to heroes. Music sounds good. Graphics looks good for honestly for what it is. This sliding down a hill, sign me up. I love all the mechanics. What's this? We hook shotting or something? I'm okay with this. It's not wire bugs. It's a little bit more like mechanically slow, which I'm all down for. Climbing, who doesn't love a good climb and you lose your stamina? This is like a dream of mine. And I have to say, because I love open world games, and it evokes a visual style that I feel reminds me more of the old world of Monster Hunter, like GU and stuff, in the sense that it's more like video gamey. I think Worlds and Wild is trying to go more the realistic route, whereas this one is unapologetic about, this is a video game, we're here to have fun. And I'm down with that. Oh yeah, getting launched in the air and then you can fly your little glider. Cool stuff. All on board with this. But, and a map. Even there, open world map, very cool. But why is it mobile only? This is, I think, the biggest asterisk, and I think it explains a lot about its weird marketing approach to things. Because, you know, they've got Wilds now 4 months out from release. They don't want to cannibalize the market on that. They're trying to ride the wave somehow. They kind of just snuck this one in. And I know that they are probably aware that their audience is not mobile heavy, or that this is, I don't know, that there would be some lashback. Like, the reason I think that they actually know not to hype this up like a traditional Monster Hunter game is they didn't like tease, oh, we're going to announce a new Monster Hunter game. They didn't just drop this at the Game Awards. This got leaked or quietly dropped, which is probably the best way to do it. But now that it's out, you know, now that the cat's out of the bag, just give us all the details. Give us all the details so we can know what to expect. Because you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. You're going to be on this or you're not going to be on it. Also, another thing, let's look at these freaking heroes. Like, this looks very gacha. I mean, I've never seen a female hunter in a Monster Hunter game with curves like this. And there's a lot of criticism on the design of this girl that I've seen online. I'm not here to criticize on her design. I am all in favor of these armor styles. I think it looks great. I love the dual blades that's been changed. I don't know if I have it nearby. No, but the picture you guys saw on my Twitter where I was comparing the world armor set to the to this mock-up, like, it's a very different thing, and it very much aligns with the traditional gacha things, which is like, if you want the super rare character, you can bet that they're pretty much all undressed. But everything looks good. Like, even this design here, I love this. I love that there's like the tassels and stuff like on the armor. I don't think this is in, I think, I could be wrong, but I think this is the Baroth gun lance. And I don't think it usually has like the blue flare on it, which I'm all about this. He even matches, like he's got the blue tassels on his belt. Oh, is that a scout fly cage? Kind of. It's a weird, looks like maybe it's a unique thing to this thing. Love the boots, love the armor. Like the armor is light, it's not overdone, because the Barroth armor is usually this big like pumpkin suit that looks a little ridiculous. So even like the dude here, I'm assuming it's the dude, looks hot as well. And then this archer too, you know, of course, accentuating chest, accentuating butt. Like this is very much gotcha stuff, but also love the armor. I think this is potentially I think it's a Puke bow, if I'm properly understanding. Like this gives me Puke vibes here, just the feathers, the greenness of it. It looks great. It looks awesome. I wish kind of we could have these sets in our mainline Monster Hunter games, but the fact that it's available here, just cool. Really excited for this armor set. I've never really played gacha games, so I don't know if I'm going to like this whole mechanic, but if I can collect some cool armor sets in the Monster Hunter universe that look like this, I'm down. The big question though is going to be really combat and how it comes down to. So they've taken the time to actually comment on the combat, and that's going to feel like the traditional Monster Hunter games. I just can't see how you can get that kind of precision on a touch screen. I have no, like, you have to simplify the combat. What they've done in Monster Hunter now is pretty good, but it works because you're in a limited, you're kind of in a limited scope with the monster, and you're not going for long fights. So if this is leaning more into the Monster Hunter Now formula, where the fights are shorter, but you're using the similar mechanics, I could see it working. But if they're trying to really emulate like a 10-20 minute fight where I'm sliding my finger on my screen to fight these things, I just do not see that working. It would just be really weird. They did mention the buddy system, which I think these are the 3 buddies. So of course, on top of the Palico, now they're adding the owl, which was introduced in Rise, I guess. And they're trying to make the cute monkey a thing, which, ban the monkey, I'm not about. We don't need more monkeys in Monster Hunter. Get out of here with that. World monsters, these look good. I have nothing really to say. Some people are getting tired of seeing the world monsters overused so much in like the promotional stuff. Here I found it really interesting that they actually had Rathian and not Rathalos, because they always have Rathalos like as a thing. Oh, it looks like there's like something weird going on to the tree here. Seems to be like some kind of corruption overtaking the land. And we're just seeing all of the different terrains, which are apparently seamless. So really curious to see how that, like, see this has like that saturation that I like in my games, where it's like bright, vibrant. It's not going for that realistic kind of like dark, shady, neutral tone. And I really like this. I actually really love what they're doing with the weapons and the armors. The art direction I love, the open world. I never loved this armor set, but again, it kind of feels like if you took World and you took Stories and you kind of like put them together. Because it's a bit cleaner and sharper, I find, than World, but more cartoony, but also more realistic than what you get in Stories. And Legiana armor, I think this is what that is. Again, these just look good. I love all of these. This looks really, really good. I'm surprised this armor set is not skimpier than what it is. I think this is very similar to what it was in World. But maybe, I don't know, maybe you got to draw like a 5-star rarity to get to get the more stripped down version. So that I wish I could share more about like what to expect from this, and I'm also extremely worried that they are being very quiet about the combat. Like, we got a clip of a combat in I think it was here where we saw this is where we saw the Rathian reveal. No, that's the trailer. And here we saw, I don't know if this is supposed to be a Prowler mode or it's just to show how the buddies actually help. Yeah, that's the look at the Rathian. Where the heck is the sword? It must be here. And see how, like, I'm actually looking for the content and the info, and it's actually difficult for me to find because it's not on their website. It's not like consolidated. I have to go to freaking X to find my stuff, which not a great source for media stuff. Oh, and another thing that's weird. So I'm part of the Capcom Creator Program, which means Capcom, shares info with us, keeps us updated, says, look out for this stuff. They don't spoil anything. We learn things usually at the same time as everyone else. But as things drop, they're on the ball and they're like, here you go, Capcom creators, here's all the news, go with it. And they do that for Monster Hunter now. They do it for all the Monster Hunter games and all the other Capcom games. This game, I could not get any information from Capcom creator. And in fact, like all these stills and stuff I got, were not provided to me by Capcom creator. It was provided by a member of the community who shared it with other Capcom creators. He's like, here's all the assets if you need it. And I was looking for news and like, I couldn't even find the trailer. Like I couldn't find information easily for this stuff. Wait, I think this is a sword. Yeah, this is a sword gameplay I was looking for. So, make that big. Like, it's the same animations, which is fine. But like, how am I swiping on here? How satisfying is the gameplay? And I know Capcom, I really don't think Capcom would put anything out with now one of their biggest franchises that wouldn't feel accurate, but it just can't be as good as a button press. So anyways, here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that this is going to be quietly on the side, cooking up, while Wilds drops. Big hurrah, big thing. And then as the hype for Wilds dies down a bit and we start getting into the content updates, this game is probably going to launch in the spring, close to the summer, spring, summer. That's my guess. And then by the end of before the end of next year, I think we're going to see this ported to PC, Switch, all of that, because it just doesn't make sense to lock this to a mobile audience. I think right now they're doing it mobile, not to muddy the water with the Wilds release. Because if you say, oh, there's 2 Monster Hunter games coming to PC, like some people will inevitably be like, which monster game is coming to PC? I'm confused. And it's divide the audience. It divides your marketing, your consumer reactions and stuff. So this is a good way to say like, oh yeah, you love Wilds on PC and console. Why don't you play this on mobile in between? And even though they already have Monster Hunter now, which is weird. It just feels a little saturated. Overall, I welcome a lot of ideas here. I am very cautiously optimistic. I think that there's some really cool stuff with the armor, with the open world concept, with the new like elements to it. I know for a fact a lot of people are going to hate it because it's on mobile, because it's going to have microtransactions and gacha. But hey, if it makes more money for Capcom so they can keep pumping like ideas and resources into this franchise, I'm all about it. I'm okay with that. I'm not a gatekeeper. There's a lot of people that love gacha, a lot of people that love to play those games, and I'm happy that they're going to be able to be served with a serving of Monster Hunter. Maybe this is what's going to convert me into a gacha player, and so I'm going to be e-begging in a couple months because I'm going to be poor and I'm going to need all of you to support my gacha addictions. So I'll see you all on Twitch e-begging in a couple months, and until next time, keep it classy.